My video for August 19th, 2017 is entitled Solar Eclipse to Cross U.S. from West to East. It is time to take action. It is time to take the destiny of our world in our own hands. We all agree that the process of planetary liberation is taking too long. Here is our chance to collectively speed up the process. Therefore, we are using the opportunity of the solar eclipse on August 21st to create a portal through which we will unify our consciousness and enlighten the energy field around the planet. Scientific studies have confirmed positive effects of mass meditation on human society. So each of you that will participate in this meditation can actually help bringing the event and full disclosure closer to us. This meditation helps the light forces to ground the energy of light on the surface of the planet to strengthen the light grid, which is needed to speed up the process of full disclosure and ascension. Number of people doing that meditation is the single most influential factor within the power of the surface human population for speeding up the process. We can reach the critical mass of 144,000 people doing this meditation. This will create a massive healing chain reaction in the energy fields worldwide. The focus will be on the United States, where much healing is needed. I didn't write that. That is actually from another website that's reporting on this, and I will include that link on Facebook as the first comment, I believe is the way I'm going to do it, and also the first comment on the YouTube posting of this video when it goes up at 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'm going to continue to read more of what's on that website. Astrological chart for our meditation shows a powerful grand trine between galactic center, Saturn, Lilith in Sagittarius, Eris, Uranus in Aries, and Mars, lunar node, Sun, Moon in Leo. The core of this grand trine is the exact grand trine of galactic center at 28 degrees Sagittarius, Uranus at 28 degrees Aries, and Sun-Moon eclipse at 28 degrees Leo. At the eclipse, the energy of the electric fire of liberation will flow from the galactic center, the Parama, I don't know how to pronounce that word, throughout the solar system, and will be channeled through Uranus through the Sun, Moon eclipse, all of them located in fire zodiacal signs. Therefore, our meditation at the moment of the eclipse has a potential for a huge breakthrough on the planetary surface. It is a moment of the most direct connection with the galactic center. This will be the first eclipse since 1918, when the path of totality going through the continental United States. The eclipse is a great opportunity for us to make a decision to create unity. Unity of awakened individuals is the most powerful catalyst for planetary liberation. For this reason, many people are joining forces to gather the critical mass of at least 144,000 people doing this exact meditation. It's on August 21st at 11:11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time in Los Angeles. That's and it varies depending on where you are from there. That's the Los Angeles time, 11:11 a.m. I guess that's when it's going to be crossing the western part of the United States, and of course it's heading east. I intend myself to take part in this meditation on the date indicated, which is next Monday, just a couple more days from when this video gets posted. And I'm hoping to to see some actual results of the meditation. It's very hard sometimes for us who are waiting for positive changes to happen. It's hard for us to see those changes actually take place in a three-dimensional reality. It's interesting because today is a friend of mine's birthday, and in that particular group, and I've mentioned this in a previous video, they want to focus on 5D stuff. They don't want to pay any attention to the 3D because that's supposedly passing out. Well, I'd like to see some 3D things pass out of our experiential existence, with the cabal being, the influence of the cabal anyway, being minimized at the very least and taken out at the very most. I'd like to see transformation of all of those that are involved in trying to maintain the control grid that has corrupted the planet Earth for millennia. I mean, why higher powers allow it doesn't make sense to my rational mind. And I jump on the opportunity to use this eclipse, which eclipses happen all the time, of course, but this one will be crossing the United States, and it's the first one in a long time to have crossed the United States, as I said in the blurb, or as I read in the blurb, of course, that I didn't write. I did not write any of the blurb. It's all information from the website that I mentioned. And Corey Good and what's the other name on there? Corey Good and Cobra are participants in this whole thing, and many other spiritual groups around the world, I think, will be taking place. And folks, for those of you that think that, well, it's just the United States, it's just the United States, no, this is has the potential anyway to affect the entire world, and we need to see the positive changes. We need to see to stop the war games that originate in Washington with the cabal influence that again is driven by the Rothschilds and this supposed family of elite bankers and elite people that claim to own the world and to own all the people and to have created corporations to control everything on the planet. This whole system of the beast needs to be taken down, and hopefully the energy, as it said in what I read as a blurb, hopefully the energy will be sufficient enough to help speed up that process, because we need to stop the confusion. We need to stop the manipulation of language, so that what we say means something to us, and it means something totally different to these controllers who sit in the courts and sit in the supposed high places of the earth, but to me they're the low places of the earth. They're the demonic places, not the angelic or good thing. The whole game plan for the elite is to control mankind and to bring the population down to 500 million people, as I've said in other videos, and that's on the Georgia Guidestones. And they do not want humans to be free. They do not want humans to be enlightened. They do not want humans to be anything other than their own slaves. Now, who is they? They are a demonic element that has been allowed to run roughshod over humanity for eons, so that we forgot that we have greater potential. We forgot that we have power. I mean, I try to use that, and I thought I was doing things to use it, but it didn't work. What works is the cabal still remains in power. Their court system of control, their prison system of incarceration still remains on the planet. And the United States has a high percentage of its population imprisoned by this cabal, and it's time for it to be brought to an end. And I hope that as many people as possible will take advantage of this eclipse to help shift the power and shift the reality for humanity. Thank you for listening, and namaste.